Damn, that's right. How we already get one like? That's wavy. What's good? What's good, y'all? Let's get this live going. Let's get this live going, y'all. Let's talk Max B. What's popping, guys? About to roll something big up. Let's get this night going right. Let's talk Max B tonight. Let's get wavy. What's going on, guys? Come on. Where is everybody at tonight? What's up? Who's in here? What's going on, y'all? Working all day. Facts. Big facts. Let's talk Max B tonight, guys. Whoa. What's the topic? What's the topic for the night, guys? Let's go. Let's get some people up in here. What's going on, y'all? Free the wave, right? Has everybody been hearing that BS that's been going on about Max B in the last few weeks? It's really disturbing to hear. It's really disturbing to hear what's going on about Max B in the last couple of weeks, you guys. I'm just here to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because I've actually done interviews with Max B in the past. You know what I mean? I've actually been one of the people that have had the chance to interview Max B since he's been locked up. There hasn't been too many interviews that actually went up with Max B since he got locked up, but I was definitely one of them. And you know, it was an honor to interview Max. You know, we what up, Quentin? What's popping, Quentin? Let's get some more people in here, y'all. Like 7 people in here. I know there's more people out there than that want to talk about Max B. Let's get it popping tonight, guys. Let's see. Can we do here? Let's put a little bit more in. Guys, we're talking Max B tonight. Max B's the topic tonight, y'all. I had first done an interview with Max B when he was going for his first appeal. A lot of you might not know. Some of you might know. I was actually featured on my interview with Max B was actually featured on French Montana's album. Excuse my French. Who in here actually remembers the intro from French Montana's album? Excuse my French. What up, LJ? Appreciate you tapping in tonight. Let's get what is rolling up? Regular night. Want to get some stuff popping on the live. We had it going earlier. Then I premiered a couple exclusive interviews. Then I just went and hit the dispensary, just some regular type shit. You know what I mean? Picked up a couple Dutches. Got a couple different strains. Now I want to talk Max B. You know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of crazy rumors that have been going on about Max B for the last few months. You know what I mean? A lot of bogus rumors, I would say, have been going out there. You know what I mean? I know Pooh Sims knows not to reach out to me, though. I guess he's not going to reach out to me and try to give me any of that BS paperwork on Max B. You know what I mean? Max is going through a situation right now. Max is going through a crazy situation right now that I don't even think he should be a part of, to be honest with you. After reviewing some of the information myself, it seems to me like Max really got caught up in this whole situation when he really should have been doing his music career thing as a part of the Bird Gang. What's popping tonight, everybody? Let's get some more people in the chat. Let's get this thing going. I'm trying to talk Max B with everybody tonight. I actually had the chance to do 2 exclusive interviews with Max B. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Got a couple different strains tonight. I'm feeling good, you guys. Things is looking great. You know what I mean? I just wanted to jump on the live tonight. I wanted to interact with some of the people, man. Free Albie Al, that's a major fact. We actually had Albie Al out to the club here in Connecticut. My boy, my big bro who owned the Lotus Lounge, now it's the 444 Lounge in West Haven, Connecticut. He actually brought Albie Al out. Man, my boy always on top of new talent. You know what I mean? My bro is always on top of new talent in Connecticut. You know what I mean? Really bringing people out to Connecticut is what we've been doing. He brought Post Malone out to Connecticut when he was buzzing with White Iverson. You know what I mean? We had to cash out Post Malone. Like, I'm not even going to say the number. Ideas Exposed TV. What up, y'all? I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, guys. We're talking about Max B. We're talking about what Max B had to say about his brother. His stepbrother, I believe, that was involved with the case with him. Yeah, King, Max B is getting a lot of hate right now because, his sentence, the timing of his sentence, it's dwindling. Max B will be a free man within a few years time span, and he'll be back out here on the streets, actually making music. Actually, when everything is back to normal, he'll be out performing. You know what I mean? All types of possibilities and tours. I actually just completed an interview last night with Sen City from Dipset. He had a couple dope things to say about Max B. He had a couple dope things to say about Max B. But don't worry, guys. I also dug into the whole beef, the beef with Jim Jones and Max B as well. You know what I mean? I got to cover all the topics. Major interview with Sen City coming up. Everybody in here, I hope that you have checked out my new exclusive interview with Cassidy that I dropped today. I dropped a new exclusive interview with Cassidy. It's dope. We're actually speaking on his new album, The Science. The Science, you guys. Wouldn't it be dope if I actually had Cassidy on the show for a live and we actually brought Cassidy here on live, you know what I mean? And we could actually interact with all the people. I'm on my way to doing that, you guys. I'm gonna get more tech savvy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get more tech savvy for y'all. Yeah, he good with Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, Sen City was brought into Dips. 730 Dips through Freaky Zeke started to establish a dope relationship with Jim Jones. Yo, Ishmael, chill, man. My interview with Cassidy is amazing. I've actually got him to speak on the beef with Meek Mill. In this one, this is my third interview with Cassidy. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. Appreciate that, LJ. Appreciate you saying that, y'all. I had the opportunity to interview with Max B a few times, and it resulted in quite a few videos. Actually, I interviewed Max twice, and the first conversation we had was about 45 minutes. So, just having the chance to get Max on the phone for 45 minutes was great. You know what I mean? It developed such content. You know what I mean? We really turned a lot of heads with that interview. I remember after that interview, I went to a music video shoot. It was the Shot Caller remix video. Everybody out there, uh, you guys know about the Shot Caller remix video. Ooh magazine in the building right now. I'm gonna post up the actual Instagram link for Ooh magazine, you guys. If y'all want to tap in with a rising brand, a rising magazine brand, this is the time to do it right now. I want everyone to follow Ooh magazine. I'm posting their Instagram in the chat right now, guys. Get in tune with a magazine while they're rising up. You know what I mean? Y'all can actually get in tune with the owners of the magazine right now. The owner, actually. That's my guy. So, True Life interview, bro. Yeah, True Life is the homie. True Life is the homie, to be honest with you. Oh, Monty, go follow Ooey Magazine. Read 123. Go follow Ooey Magazine, you guys. Tap in with a rising brand. Do I know Nicki Minaj? I never got the opportunity to meet Nicki Minaj. However, I did get the opportunity to meet Trina on several occasions, and y'all know I had to shoot my shot with Trina. Y'all know I had to shoot my shot with Trina. No joking. No joking. Because you know what I mean? I met Trina a few times in Miami, so it was on and popping. You dig? But if you guys want the story about how I tried to shoot my shot with Trina, I'm going to need about 30 likes. We got 7 likes. I want 30 likes. And there's 47 people in here. Let me get 30 likes, and I'm going to tell y'all how I tried to shoot my shot with Trina. Salute Ooey Magazine. Uh, MT Movie Star for Prez. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh Monty, what's your take on Vlad? Vlad, I think, has done a lot of great things for the culture, man. Just to be 100% honest with you, we're not going to be dissing DJ Vlad or Vlad TV on my channel. He's leaving behind a glossary of some of the greatest interviews that you'll ever witness, full feature-length interviews, you know what I mean, where you get real information, guys. And I'm just being 100% honest with y'all. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about Vlad's interviews. Back in the past, I did used to post many interviews on Vlad TV. You guys can go check out a lot of my interviews actually posted on Vlad. But before that, I was actually working with a couple writers over there who would post independent artist videos as well. You know what I mean? Before Vlad actually blew up. That's a little bit of my history with Vlad TV. What? Yeah, Kingdom. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna answer it. I'm gonna be real about it. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me if I would go up on VladTV.com to do an exclusive interview. I would definitely do that. It would be dope if I could go up on Vlad's channel and talk about ARAB. It would be dope if I could go up on Vlad's channel and actually talk about some of my alliances that I've had with Scott Storch when I worked with Scott Storch in my career. And like, you know what I mean? When I was working with Bangum Smurf and I went out to Trinidad and how me and Bangum Smurf have fallen out. You know what I mean? It would be dope. And the fact that I was on French Montana's debut album, it would be great to go on a channel like Vlad TV and just, you know, talk about some of the history. Because like I said, he's documenting history that's going to be remembered for centuries. But I was somebody had asked a question a little bit earlier that I was answering. I'm sorry, guys. True Life interview. True Life is the homie, man. I really have a great relationship with True Life. Why? Because of the same homie that actually my guy who owns the 444 Lounge in West New Haven, Connecticut, one of the dopest clubs formerly known as the Lotus Lounge. He has a relationship with True Life. He has a relationship with Warehouse Music Group, and he put me up on that, y'all. You know what I mean? He introduced my guy who owns the nightclubs. He actually introduced me to Warehouse Music when they had first signed Casanova, and Memphis Bleak had come to the label, and they picked up Manolo Rose. You know what I mean? We got a lot of ties here in Connecticut, you guys. True Life bullies rappers. He did. He did. You know what I mean? But when I had met up with True Life, he had really turned over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? True Life had really changed himself. Rondo, for real. For real. Johnny, Kelly, who is SPM? Everybody in here, guys, I want you to go check out my new exclusive interview with Cassidy. I dropped part 1 today. We actually detail his new album, The Science. We actually talk about how he never got the opportunity to work with DMX. And he actually spoke heavily on ARAB and his record, Crabs in the Bucket. Crabs in the Bucket, excuse me. You know? He had Jimmy on the Run. Mikey T only interviews the greats. Yo, I interview some of the greatest rappers, man. I won't lie. You know what I mean? A lot of people out there love people like Fat Trell. They love people like Scott Storch, Young Dolph. You know what I mean? Yo Gotti. These guys, I go after the most classic interviews, you know, that I can get, y'all. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Even back in the day when some of the first people that I interviewed were Freaky Zeke, the president of Dipset, 1/4 of the Dipset, you guys. When I interviewed people like Black Child, one of the most interesting artists on Murder Inc. to me. You know what I mean? Black Child, one of them, his album was going to be called Story of a Soldier. I was actually interested in that. Interviewed Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these interviewed Joe Budden. You know what I mean? I interviewed greats. You know what I mean? Get Young Boy. It would be dope to do an interview with Young Boy. Free Fat Trell. What up with Jordan Tower? I don't know what's nothing. Not Jordan Tower's chilling, doing his blogs. You know what I mean? I see Jordan Tower really doing his thing. Yo, bro, let's roll up. It's time to roll up, you guys. But I'm staying on live with y'all for sure. We're getting the live popping tonight. Max B has dispelled all those whack rumors. Max B has dispelled all the whack rumors going on out there. There's just a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk. You know what I mean? Because his ex-girlfriend was involved with the case. And I got a feeling, you guys, that Max B at a certain point ditched his ex-girlfriend, and she did this whole thing to spite him. Now it's really coming crystal clear to me that Max B potentially really had nothing to do with this whole case. Are you guys following me in the chat? Like it's BS that Max B didn't have better representation when he was actually going through the trial. You know what I mean? It's BS that he didn't use some of his money to put it into his lawyer, or he didn't have a label at that time who could really defend him during the trial like that. I don't understand why he didn't have the label. You know what I mean? He was working with some of the most powerful people, but I don't think Max B had anything to do with that, guys, now that I'm looking at it. And I'm thinking he got bamboozled. Just like my man A.R. Rab is getting bamboozled. This whole situation, it's not right, you guys, with A.R. Rab's case. If we look at A.R. Rab's case, you guys, they bring somebody to jump on the stand to convict Ab. They bring somebody on the stand to convict Ab, who's got more serious charges than him. I mean, this guy's facing mad bodies, and they want to convict Ab for some drug stuff. It just doesn't make any kind of sense to me that they want to take Ab off the streets over a scumbag who should be taken off the streets. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem saying that. You know what I mean? I don't like wishing jail on nobody. To be honest with you, that's a popular saying. You don't want to wish jail on nobody, but F Taz. So what's up? Mikey is just himself. Yeah, man, I'm just myself in the fact that when I got started in this game, I did everything to become a part of it. You know what I mean? Like when I got the opportunity to interview Freaky Zeke, I went out to the Bronx to meet up with him, and I had to wait on a street corner for like 30 minutes. And my brother and my best friends were looking at me like I was crazy, like nobody's going to show up. You know what I mean? But I sat there, I held it out, and the interview happened. My first interview ended up on World Star Hip Hop, even though it looked kind of crazy with me and Freaky Zeke sitting next to each other in a chair, and everyone's kind of said it was a love seat. He definitely said that. Yo, Rondo, no, I don't think he set it up, man. I don't think he set it up. Looking back at the case now, like honestly, you guys, I don't think Max B set that up. Looking back at the case now, I think it was a spite. I think it was the spite of the woman that he was dating. I think it was just that. I think it was the spite of an ex-girlfriend that he was dating, and she got him caught up in the situation. It's crazy. And then you guys know the code of no snitching. So Max B isn't going to, like he has a brother involved in this. He's not going to get in there and snitch on his brother when his brother is, you know what I mean, going through a serious case. That's how I feel about it right now, you guys. I might be tripping. I might be, have smoked one too many, but I got a feeling, like I still feel the same way about, like I started feeling this way like 5 or 6 days ago, you guys, when I started reading this information out to y'all. Jim Jones blackballed him. He couldn't sign to a label at the time. That is not true. Jim Jones actually tried to prevent him from signing to Amalgam Digital. Amalgam Digital eventually went to court with Jim Jones and got Max B out of that situation with Jim Jones, so he was able to release Vigilante Season in 2011. And that's right around the same time that I got in contact with Max B. I was contacted by Amalgam Digital, and they were like, yo, Mikey T, we're not pushing the album back, Vigilante Season. We're actually pushing it forward a week. So I got contacted by them, and they told me that, and I was like, yo, well, can we do an exclusive interview actually to promote the album? And they said yes, and it was just off. It was just set off from that point, you guys. The interview with Max B went crazy. That's right. The interview with Max B went crazy, and I had got invited to the Shot Caller remix video shoot. Everybody in here has to know the Shot Caller remix video. It was featuring Diddy and it was featuring Rick Ross. So this was like I want to say this was my first time actually meeting Diddy, and it might have been my second time meeting Ross or third time meeting Ross, but it was certainly my first time meeting P. Diddy that day at the Shot Caller video shoot. Do I know Mac 10? Yo, official nice. I use Cash App. Everyone in here, if you want to support the channel, Cash App Mikey T Movie. Anybody that sends a donation to the channel, just know it's appreciated. Just know it's going to the right place. It's going to the growth of this channel. You know what I'm saying? Mikey T, the movie star, Report Card Radio. I'm here giving you guys news on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I was talking about the Shot Caller. I was talking about the Shot Caller music video shoot that I got invited to. So this was a heavy music video shoot. This is back when Coke Boys were actually in full effect, you guys. I'm talking Chinks was there, Flip was there, Coke Boy Flip, if you guys remember him. Like a lot of the Coke Boys that are no longer Coke Boys were actually there. Yeah, Cash App is better. Anybody? Super Chat, like that goes, it figures in with the YouTube as well, but Cash App is better. It's more direct. Cash App, Mikey T Movie, if you want to support this channel, if you want to support me in any way, you know what I mean? Also, you can shoot me a DM on Instagram at Mikey T _ the movie star. If you send me a Cash App and, submit a question, you know what I mean? Submit a topic. I'll jump on the live based on your topic as well. Yeah, that's right. We got nice. So guys, I was actually invited to the Shot Caller music video shoot by my homie Arizona Slim, one of the dopest producers who works with French Montana. And when I got there, all the Coke Boys were just like, yo, you did the interview with Max B, man. That shit was dope. That was dope. It was really crazy getting recognized by all of French Montana's team just based on that interview that I did. And that was crazy. Coke, what was his name? Her name? I don't know. The little kid, the kid that was like 6 years old that rapped. Remember? I don't know if anyways, so Diddy was there, guys, and I was like, I gotta meet Diddy. Today's the day that I'm actually gonna meet Diddy. So Diddy was walking by. We shook hands. I introduced myself. What's up, Mikey T, the movie star? It was cool, but Diddy's handshake really wasn't what I was expecting. No, I'm not from Harlem. I'm from Connecticut. Do I rap, Johnny Kelly? Nah, I don't rap. I mean, everybody rapped when they grew up. You know what I mean? Everybody really, when you come from like where I grew up, people ask you if you rap at a really young age. You know what I mean? If you don't rap, you kind of looked crazy. You know what I mean? Damn, Gutta. That's serious. Chucky Brown. I don't really want to come on here and talk about what happened the day that I met Diddy, to be 100% honest with you. You know what I mean? I will say that I introduced myself. I will say that we shook hands, but I don't really want to get into it no more than that, to be honest with you, man. I did get invited to Diddy's house a few years after that, or maybe not even a few years after that. Maybe the next year, I actually interviewed Diddy's girlfriend, Cassie, and I got invited to Diddy's house. It was cool. Yeah, that's another video. Where I actually talk about the day that I met Diddy. Do you know BBG Baby? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought you was maybe saying BG or Baby. I have met Baby one time. I think I was actually talking about that night that I met Birdman. I was with Compton Menace, and Birdman had given us a big ass bag of Chronic. And I thought it was Moon Rocks because I wasn't really familiar with what Moon Rocks was at that time. So I thought it was Moon Rocks, you guys, right? And I asked Menace for some. I was like, yo, let me get some of that. He gave me like an eighth. He gave me like a handful. He gave it to me, but it was actually just some fire. Everyone tapping in, man. I want y'all to tune in with one of the dopest upcoming magazines. It's called Ooey Magazine. Get it? Get it while they're young, y'all. Get at them while they're young. Get at them while they're rising. Y'all could really get in contact with the owners of the magazine. Y'all could really get in contact with the owners of the magazine right now if y'all want to act on it. Ooh-wee magazine, guys. Do you think the industry is scared of True Life? No, I don't think the industry is scared of True Life. No, certainly not. That's the video with the Latin chick. Young boy artist. Let me plug my computer in, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Who's tapped in? Let me get some free Max B's in the chat. Hit the chat with the free Max B's, guys. I want to see some free Max B's in the chat, y'all. Or just hit the chat with a question. If anybody has a question that they want to ask, True Life certainly is a G. Jamal Brown, appreciate you for tapping in tonight, man. You know, we're talking Max B. Free the wave. Chucky Brown, that's right. Free the wave. We're talking Max B because, you know, there's a lot of scrutiny facing Max B right now because he's about to get out of jail in a couple of years. Max B is going to be out of jail in a couple of years, and the wave is going to be back in full effect. I wish I could tell y'all some of the stuff that French Montana actually told me about a couple things in regard to Max B coming home. But you know what, man? I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil anything on myself, to be honest with y'all. I don't want to spoil anything on myself in that regard. That's right, Prolific. True Life did go to jail because he didn't tell. You know what I mean? True Life decided to hold it down, just like Bobby Shmurda's doing right now for Rowdy Rebel. But True Life held it down for his brother in that case. And I really saluted True Life for that when I first met him. Man, working with True Life was dope, though, you guys. Working with True Life was really amazing. We had a couple plans. True Life really showed me a lot of respect. Sydney, thank you for tapping in. Free the boss, Don Big Avel. That's damn right. Everyone in here, share this video. Everyone in here, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to follow you guys directly back instantly. It's Mikey T _ the movie star. Nah, I don't know. Nah, man. What are you talking about? No, I don't. No, nice. No. Got a True Life is a changed man. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. True Life really has reformed himself in ways since coming home, to be 100% honest with you. True Life actually told me that him and Max B actually, that whole thing settled. Why? True Life actually came home and had the same manager, Gabi. Gabi was actually managing True Life for a certain amount of time. Yep. Yo, what movie was you in? Guys, what movie was I in? I'm about to tap you in with the new movie that I am in. My brother, his name is Jeremiah Kip. He has a new horror film coming out. It's called Slapface. The executive producer of The Grudge hit my brother up. You guys following me? The executive producer of The Grudge, one of the guys, his name is Shintaro, hit my brother up to adapt his film called Slapface into a feature-length film. So the horror movie's called Slapface, and it's dropping, I want to say, next year. Right now, it's in they're doing audio for it. Right now, they're in post-production for the movie Slapface. It's a horror film named Slapface, and the executive producer of The Grudge came to my brother and said, "We love your movie idea. We want to adapt it into a feature film." So it's called Slapface. It's a horror film. I hope y'all, you know, I know a lot of hip hop fans love horror films, period. You know what I mean? Horror is actually my favorite genre. Max and Pop Smoke. Oh yeah, man, Pop Smoke was really, really something else. But for anybody asking what movie I've been in, I'm actually got a scene in my brother's upcoming horror film. My brother's a director by the name of Jeremiah Kip. And he has this thing he told me where I'm going to be in scene 2 of all of his movies. So that's going to be crazy, you guys. You know what I mean? He told me that he was going to put me in one scene for this movie, but he said, "You know what, bro? This scene I'm going to put you in is going to give you a whole lot more of exposure. It's going to give you much more of a look in the actual movie." So he gave me a different scene, actually. So yeah, that's my blood brother, excuse me, Jeremiah Kipp. He's the director of the new movie Slapface. Y'all can tap in with that on IMDb and get some news about it. They actually just dropped the poster. So for everyone asking like why I call myself Mikey T the movie star, it's because my older brother Jeremiah Kipp is actually a director. Let me grab his Instagram too, in case anybody actually wants to follow my brother on Instagram. That's what my picture has been lately, you guys. I changed my picture on Instagram to actually the slap face cover. Yeah, my brother is a serious director, you guys. He went to NYU. His name is Jeremiah Kipp. All right, so look at yeah, Chinks. Chinks was a good brother, man. I can remember how much love Chink showed me in regard to other rappers. Like Chinks introduced me to Lil Durk. You know what I mean? Chinks really co-signed me to Lil Durk. Like, yo, this is the guy that came to my hood and he filmed me before anybody else would. This is the guy who came to my hood just to film me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people came to Far Rock to film Stack Bundles. You know what I mean? In regard to Chinks. I went to Chinks directly. Like Chinks, actually, in reality, you guys, Chinks had hit me on Instagram and was like, yo, Mikey T, we got to work. And I'm talking, this is in 2010, you guys. This is like 2010, 2011. Yeah, my brother, why not? But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight, man. We going live again. We're going live again tonight. You know what I mean? Little Johnny, I've actually got a new interview coming out with Little Johnny. We're supposed to be shooting pretty soon, actually, you guys. Nah, Stack wasn't alive. Stack wasn't alive when I went and worked with Chinks. Stack was not alive when I went and worked with Chinks. Do I like Pop Smoke? Oh yeah, Pop Smoke had an amazing voice. You know what I mean? He had an amazing voice. I really think he was really leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of other artists. Just keeping it real. That's just my opinion. Yeah, working with Chinks was dope. You know what I mean? Every time I would see Chinks, he would always tell me, Mikey, come back to the studio. If you want to do an interview, just come back to the studio. It was great that Chinks had an environment that he could work in. You know what I mean? Coming from what he came from, not having nothing to having an environment that he could work in and invite people to like that. Like several of my friends had actually been in the Chinks' studio with him. You know what I mean? I still remember that I got an interview up with Chinks that probably has like 100,000 views on it. Yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, though, guys. I really do. I'm about to light one up. I'm about to light one up. You know what I mean? Throw on a flick. I want everyone to go tap in, check out my exclusive interview with Cassidy that I dropped today. Um, I want y'all to check out my exclusive interview with Cassidy that I dropped today. I want everyone to actually go and check out the duet interview that I did with the major figures Ablava and Spado. And I want you all to go follow Ooey Magazine, you guys. Definitely a big shout out to my sponsors at Ooey Magazine, one of the dopest upcoming brands, y'all. Follow Ooey Magazine. Also, I know a lot of people here have loved ones that are locked up, so I want you to tap in with www.nonstopconnections.com. Tap in with it, guys. I'm going to read you a little something about nonstopconnections.com right now before I get out of here. Just because, you know what I mean? I want everyone that has a loved one, a family member, a friend. If you've been locked up in the past, you know what I'm saying? I want you to tap in. You got someone that's locked up. I want you all to tap in because this is actually a pen pal correspondence service that helps incarcerated men find positive people and new friends to communicate with while serving their debt to society. And we are also actively involved with helping inmates find employment, positive programming, and housing when available in their area upon their release. So, guys, this is a network, Nonstop Connections, that I'm definitely in tune with, especially because of the fact that I'm on this ARAB, this Dark Low, the Skinny Me campaign. You know what I mean? We've got friends, we got brothers that are locked up And you know what I mean? This pen pal correspondence website, it's like social media for those who are locked up, you guys. Let's tap in with it. I put the link right there. Show hit the like button, show love, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to tap out. Anybody got any other questions before I get out of here, y'all? I'm about to get out of here for the night unless anybody has any questions. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me tonight, man. Let me say this before I get out of here. Free domination. Free domination. Damo actually has a single, Daydreaming. It's actually out on Spotify, iTunes. Y'all can check it out. Hopefully Damo's home in a couple of years. I just wanted to say free domination before I got out of here, you guys. Waiting to see if anybody has a question. If anybody wants to cash at me to support the channel, it's Mikey T Movie, guys. It's right there. Cash App Mikey T Movie if you want to support the channel. Other than that, guys, I'm going to tap in with y'all tomorrow. And we'll get some more exclusives popping. Respect.